Imagine a universe vast beyond comprehension, where stars burn with the fire that has lit the cosmos for billions of years. Now imagine yourself at the center of that universe, not as a speck lost in its immensity, but as a singular force, a mind capable of shaping its own destiny. I have spent my life exploring the mysteries of the cosmos, from the birth of galaxies to the enigma of black holes, and yet the greatest discovery I have made is this. The most powerful force in your universe is not found in the stars, but within your own mind. To achieve greatness, to live a life of purpose, you must turn your gaze inward, away from the distractions of others' paths, and focus relentlessly on your own. The world around you is a cacophony of voices, some shouting their triumphs, others whispering their doubts. It is easy to fall into the trap of watching others, measuring your worth against their successes, their speed, their shine. But every moment you spend comparing yourself to another is a moment stolen from your own potential. The lives of others are not your blueprint. Their victories are not your map. Your journey is yours alone, carved by your choices, your discipline, and your courage to pursue what burns brightly in your heart. When I was a young man, my body began to betray me. A diagnosis came, a shadow that promised to limit my time and my movement. Yet, I refused to let that shadow define my purpose. I turned inward to the boundless realm of thought, and there I found a universe that no disease could touch. My mind became my telescope, my laboratory, my canvas. It was not the world's approval I sought, but the clarity of my own vision. Clarity is your greatest ally. To focus on yourself is to know yourself, to understand what drives you, what you value, what you are willing to fight for. Ask yourself, what is the one question that keeps you awake at night? What dream pulses through your veins, demanding to be born? Write it down. Make it real. Let it be your guiding star, not the fleeting glow of someone else's achievements. A clear purpose is like the laws of physics. It governs your actions, aligns your energy, and pulls you toward your destination. Without it, you drift, reacting to the currents of life rather than commanding them. I have seen the equations that govern the stars, and I tell you this, a mind without a goal is like a galaxy without gravity, scattered, aimless, lost in the void. But clarity alone is not enough. The universe does not reward dreams, it rewards action. Every step you take toward your purpose, no matter how small, is a defiance of inertia. When I began my work on black holes, I did not have all the answers. The mathematics were daunting, the questions vast, the doubts ever present. Yet, I pressed forward, one calculation at a time, one idea at a time. Each effort built momentum, each failure refined my understanding. You too must act. Do not wait for the perfect moment, for perfection is a myth. The moment you begin is the moment you claim your power. A single step, a note written, a skill practiced, a conversation started sets the wheels of your destiny in motion. Hesitation is the gravity that pulls you back. Decisiveness is the force that propels you forward. Resilience is the crucible in which greatness is forged. The path to your dreams will not be smooth. Obstacles will rise like mountains, doubts will whisper like shadows, and setbacks will test your resolve. I know this well. My body confined me, but my spirit refused to be chained. Every challenge I faced, every moment I could have surrendered became a lesson in endurance. Failure is not your enemy, it is your teacher. It reveals the gaps in your understanding, the weaknesses in your approach. Each stumble is a chance to grow stronger, to refine your vision, to deepen your belief in what is possible. When the world tells you to stop, when your own fears beg you to retreat, listen instead to the quiet voice within that says, keep going. That voice is your truth. It is the spark that no storm can extinguish. To focus on yourself is to reject the temptation of comparison. The world will show you 1,000 lives that seem brighter, faster, more successful. But those lives are illusions. Snapshots of moments you cannot fully know. Their paths are not yours. Their triumphs do not diminish your potential. When you measure yourself against others, you surrender your center, your power. Instead, measure yourself against who you were yesterday. Have you grown? Have you learned? Have you taken one step closer to your truth? That is the only yardstick that matters. I did not become a scientist by envying the discoveries of others. I became one by asking my own questions, by chasing my own curiosities, by believing that my mind, despite its limitations, could touch the stars. Belief is the fuel of creation. It is not a fleeting feeling, but a deliberate choice. You must choose to believe in your worth, your ideas, your capacity to shape the world. Doubt will come, as it came for me in the quiet hours when my body faltered and the equations grew complex. But doubt is not a verdict, it is a challenge. Replace it with conviction. Speak to yourself as one who is capable, as one who is destined for more. Visualize your success, not as a distant hope, but as a reality you are building now. The mind is a universe of its own, and what you plant there, belief or fear, focus or distraction, will grow. Choose wisely, choose boldly. Let your thoughts be the architects of a future that inspires awe. Adaptability is the mark of a mind that thrives. The universe is not static, it evolves, expands, transforms, so must you. I spent decades refining my theories, questioning my assumptions, embracing new ideas when old ones no longer served. To focus on yourself is to remain open to growth, to seek knowledge relentlessly, to adapt without losing your core. The world will change around you, new challenges, new tools, new possibilities. Do not cling to what is comfortable or familiar. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Instead, embrace the unknown as a scientist embraces a mystery. Learn from every experience, every failure, every triumph. Ask, what does this moment teach me? How can I become more? The answers will light your path. Passion is the heartbeat of a life well lived. It is the fire that turns dreams into realities, the energy that makes the impossible feel within reach. I found my passion in the stars, and the questions that stirred my soul. What is yours? What idea, what purpose, makes your heart race? Find it, nurture it, let it guide you. Passion is not found in the noise of the world, but in the quiet of your own truth. It is the work you would do even if no one applauded, the mission that gives meaning to your days. When you align your life with that passion, obstacles become puzzles, effort becomes joy, and every step feels like a step toward home. Let your passion be your compass, your fuel, your reason to rise each morning. Positive thinking is not mere optimism, it is a discipline, a way of commanding your reality. Your thoughts are not passive, they shape your actions, your choices, your world. When I faced the darkness of my diagnosis, I could have let despair take root. Instead, I chose to see possibility. I chose to believe that my mind could still explore, create, inspire. You too must guard your mind. When negativity creeps in, challenge it. Replace it with thoughts of strength, of purpose, of hope. Speak affirmations to yourself. I am capable. My dreams are valid. My actions matter. Visualize your goals as if they are already yours. The universe responds to a mind that believes, aligning opportunities, people, and moments in ways you cannot predict but will come to trust. This is your journey, your universe. You are not here to imitate others, to chase their dreams, or to live by their measure. You are here to create, to discover, to become the fullest expression of yourself. The world will distract you, doubt you, tempt you to look sideways, but you are stronger than that. You are the center of your own cosmos, and within you lies the power to shape stars, to defy gravity, to build a life that echoes through time. Focus on yourself not with selfishness, but with purpose. Set your vision, act with courage, persist through storms and believe in your boundless potential. The universe is watching, not to judge, but to reflect the light you choose to shine. So shine brightly, shine fiercely, shine as only you can. Subscribe to this channel, not just to hear these words, but to live them. Join a community that believes in the power of the human mind, in the strength of a focused spirit. Reflect on your purpose today. Write down one goal, one dream, one truth that is yours alone. Then take a step toward it. The universe is vast, but it begins with you. Are you ready to create your own constellation? The stars are waiting.